a Riedel art instructor of New York, states, "Crochet is such a wonderful craft. There are so many facets and variations to be explored with a hook and some yarn. The creative possibilities are endless." This reflects my feelings about crochet. Crochet is such a functional form of art. So today I will teach you how to single crochet. The first step will be to gather all of your materials, such as the yarn and the size of hook. The next thing you will be doing is learning to chain stitch using a simple slip knot. The other stitch that you'll be learning is a single crochet stitch, which is the foundation stitch to all other crochet stitches. Finally, I will show you some of my projects that I have done and a simple crochet pattern. The first step is to gather your materials. Be sure to remember the gauge, which is the space that each stitch will take up before you choose the yarn and the hook for the project. To select the hook, you will always have to think about the gauge. It will say on the pattern like what size of hook to use, but I have these, and this carrying case is very nice to store all of your hooks in. The yarn, this is like a lightweight yarn. You can get the thicker kinds, which would make a bigger gauge. And always remember to hold the hook with your index finger and your thumb. The next thing that you'll do to start is to do a chain stitch. First, make a slip knot. Then the slip knot, the loop will be, you can make it bigger or smaller, it'll slip through the knot. Next, insert the hook and hook the yarn through, draw the yarn through the loop, and turn the hook back. The next thing that you'll be doing is a single crochet stitch. First, insert the hook in either the front or the back loop of the chain stitch. Yarn over, then draw the yarn through both loops to finish the stitch. Angle of it so you can see the back side, and my finger kind of covered it up a little bit. So here's the next one. Always remember to be loose with your stitches, because if you're not, then it will be really hard to get the hook back through the loop with the yarn on it. Okay, and finally, here this is single crochet using 2 strands of the yarn, and I did the front loop on this toe part and then the back loop on this one. The back loop makes more of a ribbed texture to it, kind of, and the front one's more flat. This one is double crochet, and you get the curved scarf by doing 2 stitches in 1 chain stitch. So, and I think this is double crochet, and it's using thicker yarn, so it would be more, like, it's bigger. And this one's even thicker. I think this one is double crochet, but I skipped a chain stitch, and that's why it makes the hole. And then here is a pattern for a granny square. The chain stitch is always abbreviated by CH, and then so here are all of the abbreviations for it. Usually it would have like a row 1, and then it would give, you'd see like chain 5, single crochet in each chain stitch. It would be like, it would have specific instructions. And as Twinkie Chan says, if I were able to give you one piece of crochet advice, it would be to always have fun. Learn the basics and then go crazy with your crafty self. This would be the advice that I would give to you. Always remember the simple steps of selecting your hook and yarn, first with the chain stitch with the slip knot, and last the single crochet stitch. Soon you will be on your way to creating functional and attractive projects or pieces of art.